Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies to same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Transform your drive with Puricar Pro, the smart diffuser built for your car. Control your fragrance with the app, choose from clean, long-lasting scents, and enjoy sleek design that complements every ride. Right now, get 15% off Puricar Pro and all car fragrances, but only for a limited time. Visit Pura.com and upgrade your summer drive today.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit ActiveDay.com to apply.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Right now, switch your family to T-Mobile and get 4 lines for $25 a line with AutoPay and 5G access included on America's largest 5G network. So don't wait. Get unlimited and nationwide 5G access for the whole family for just $25 a line. Visit a T-Mobile store or T-Mobile.com today.
Plus taxes and fees. Customers may notice lower speeds and further reduction if using over 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video at 480p. Unlimited while on our network. Qualifying credit and 4+ lines required. Capable device required for 5G. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain features. See T-Mobile.com.
Mary Jane. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. She makes me feel alright. She makes my heart sing. And when I'm feeling low, she comes as no surprise. Turns me on with her loving. Takes me to paradise.
Do you love me, Mary Jane? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do you think you love me, Mary Jane? Don't you play no games. I love her just the same. Mary Jane, I love her, baby, baby, baby. Whoa, ha, ha, ha.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Whoa, ha, ha, whoa, ha, ha. Whoa, ha, 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 ha. Whoa, ha, ha. I scaled it back a little this week.
Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Jade and XD, the blackest show about nothing. No. Yeah. I'm XD and I'm with... I feel like we have to reintroduce ourselves every couple months.
I just did.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you.
Yeah. How was your week, your last 7 days, since time is a construct?
Time after time. What'd I do the last 7 days? we were working, but we had to take a little hiatus last week. You know, niggas started to get a little burnt out, just a little bit. You know, recording and filming four times a week gets to be a smidge exhausting. So you know, it just had to take a second. But we bike this week with some new heat. But yeah, the last 7 days, I was just doing. Ooh.
Sorry.
Ooh, did you turn your
Not
mic
Rona,
off?
just allergies. No, I didn't. No. Okay. Sorry.
It's like, God, they're so violent.
I damn near threw my back out. Oof, that hurt.
I used to, you know what? I have to control that. Confession time. My mom sneezes really loud. Like, it'd be like, it's like really just unnecessary. And even though, like, growing up and even now.
God. Hold on.
Put your life
Hold
together.
No, hold
Hey,
on. I'm not turning this off.
A few moments later.
So anyway, you were working last 7 days, was busy, so you took a little break
just
easy.
took a little, but at the same time didn't. You know what I'm saying? We still had Makosa. We still had all those things. So still prepping for the following weeks. Like, it never stops. It's just the actual filming just had to stop for just a week. But outside of that, we Gucci. I made a transition.
Oh. Since you guys cannot see, Jade is showing that she has switched over to papers now. She has left the Awesams and 8-ball jackets alone that she uses as the vehicle to, imbibe her salad, if you know what I mean.
This is my own fault, though. See, you can't tell a nigga like Crystal Jean anything, because she doesn't forget. So I told her, I said, well, at this point in time in my life, I think I'm going to switch over to the cleaner way. And please, before you even get ready to fix your fingers to type me, how much cleaner does smoke out of papers or a bowl or a pipe or a bag or a volcano bag or a bong? Don't. You're wasting your time. I already know that. This has been like 20 plus years of activity. So don't. But anyway. So I told her black ass I would switch over. So she came over and she was like, "Hi, bitch, I brought you a gift." And it was an entire kit of a raw rolling like Rapunzel spoolie type thing that you roll your joints in.
Oh, that thing, that little rolling pin thingy-majigger with the vinyl.
And she brought me some papers and filters and a little canister to hold a joint should I not finish it. LOL, me. But I have now rolled about 5 joints at this point in time, and
good for you.
I don't love it yet, but I understand what I'm doing for my body, so here we are.
I'm gonna randomly sing like in Broadway throughout this whole episode.
Okay. I follow you.
I sing.
I sing. I just saw them as guests on Drag Race because, and I was like, oh, look at Abby and Alana up there. Thank God.
Yeah. Where else would they be? That's the perfect show for them to be on.
Perfect place for them to be. And I forgot RuPaul wasn't RuPaul on an episode of Broad City? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought so.
RuPaul is randomly on episodes of like
everything.
Every Comedy Central.
Grace and Frankie, Crooklyn, Broad City, Wheel of Fortune.
It goes on and on.
Yeah.
He actually played Emmy as the Emmy and the Emmys.
The Brady Bunch movie, like
yeah, it just
RuPaul.
RuPaul stay booked.
Or as Noah likes to call him, RuPaul's. Oh,
she's a black child
she
for
cussed
real.
me out yesterday. Cause
you was watching it without her?
it was paused on the TV and I was doing something and I forgot to turn it back on. She came home and she said, "Woman," because that's what she's calling me these days. That's her thing.
Oh, that's.
I'm letting her be. I'm letting her be, long as she don't get wild with me. You know what I'm saying? She goes, "Woman, you started watching RuPaul's without me?" And I said, "Let me explain something to you, Seven." I was like, "You can't watch every episode of RuPaul's, okay?" That's so full disclosure. Did I tell them this last week?
No, I don't know if you told it on this show or on Patreon.
Noah is a Drag Race fan now. Just full disclosure, everybody. She comes in from time to time, and I let her watch the runway challenges, and other things that are appropriate for her or whatever. And she stands. She is now asked to be a drag queen. She says she wants to be just like RuPaul's. She wants to be in charge of all the other girls. I want to be in charge of all the other ones. And I said, okay.
I too would like to be in charge of the girls.
And she's like, I want to be a drag queen. I said, okay. She said, but I want to be a drag queen, not a boy. I said, well, whatever you want. If you wanted to be a drag king, you could. There's drag kings. I said, yes. Mm-hmm. So we had a little conversation, and she sat there and watched a couple minutes of RuPaul's with me. And then came back later on in the evening and goes, "Mommy, can we watch RuPaul's?" She's like, "I like RuPaul's." She means the show, not just RuPaul.
Yeah.
So
you should show her just the clips on YouTube of like the runways.
Oh yeah, we can't watch those together because I send her in and out. Like I'm like, you can't be watching them in the workroom and whatnot. But I let her watch a little bit of the workroom, like where they'll be doing their makeup. But if they start talking, where it's not appropriate for her, I'm like, all right, you got to dip. But she loves
or even like
drag queens now.
She could watch. Right, she could even watch the makeup tutorials that they do.
Oh yes, she can.
Because Jada has a look for her opening entrance look from season 12.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely watch that.
Shay has a couple. I'm just trying to think of all the black queens. Bob has a funny one. Well, no, you can't show that one because she curses too much.
I know Bob can't. I know I can't show her the Bob.
Yeah, no, you can't. But they do like the makeup challenges that they've done for like Vogue and stuff like that.
She loves the Rusicals and
that is fun.
Yeah, she likes the Rusicals and
I'm in love with him.
So she likes to watch all the little challenges and things too. So as long as they're not the ones where they're using those long nuts to push balls along, or you know what I'm saying?
When they say motherfucking dick pig.
Right. Although I can't wait till she's old enough to show her that because that shit is fucking funny. She's a motherfucking dick pig. Oh, please believe. If you're judging me right now, I don't give a fuck. I can't wait till she's old enough to imbibe in all of this inappropriate humor that I'd be laughing at. But I am waiting for her to be age appropriate.
Yeah.
Me and my father can absolutely laugh at motherfucking dick pig together right now. So if I called my dad right now and said, she's a motherfucking dick pig, he would cry. He would be
like, what?
He's like, what the hell are you talking about? So anyway, how's your last 7 days been, you fucking Pacific hosting, goddamn CBD water drinking, fucking lemonade.
Funny you mentioned CBD. We'll talk about that off the air. But it's been cool. Ain't nothing changed but location.
You get your lips done
I'm still in the house. No.
Wet your ass.
Although, no.
Okay. Don't do that.
I didn't. No, I might get The only thing cosmetic that I would ever get done, no, I have a long list of things I would get done, but honestly right now is that I've noticed my gap is coming back.
I got a little gap.
Yeah, but I had like years in torment of braces and headgear for it not to be there.
4 years, nigga, right here. 4 years, nigga.
So I'm like, nah. But yeah, I just, and I think I was going to do Invisalign before, like a couple years ago. But I had to get a whole bunch of other shit done. But I think that might be on the next list is to be like Invisalign. That's it.
If you get one of them Trinity asses, though, and then I come visit you and you got on them fucking tank top and some jeans with that dumbass.
No, literally.
I wouldn't make fun of you publicly.
The only thing I would ever, although I am interested in fillers because I wanted like a more defined jawline, and at first I thought I was gonna have to get surgery, but now I could just get derma fillers. So I'm kind of interested.
Leave your jaw alone. It looks fine the way it is.
I know.
But
anyway,
don't even go out there starting that shit. Oh my god.
No. The only thing I'm actually thinking about is Invisalign. That's the only like serious.
And
thing.
if you get them Asia O'Hara dead butterfly ass fucking chiclet teeth, I'm making fun of them hoes too.
No, as much as I would love veneers, no, but I just know that I can only handle and afford Invisalign.
Be like, look at this nigga. He got a mouth full of AirPod cases.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, but you're dumb. Oh my gosh. But other than that, no, ain't nothing happened really. I've just been in the house, working, getting the apartment together.
Yeah, you have.
Like it took a whole week, literally. Hopefully the rest of it comes today, but I think I'm like 80% done.
Good. I'm so happy for you, friend.
So like, thank you. Yeah, I'm 80% done, and it only took about a week.
So just quickly, I know this isn't Patreon, but y'all know I just have outbursts as I am making my way through life. At what point was Asia O'Hara gonna stop trying to blow them motherfucking butterflies out of her fucking? Like, at what point was she gonna realize that them bitches was dead?
Yeah.
Like, when the first 8 kerplunk to the ground, at what point were you gonna stop opening that Apple Watch to try to release the rest of them? Like, and the titties. And then Rue was like, after she had to have known she was gonna lose.
Yeah.
She had to walk to the end of the stage to say her goodbyes with these titties full of dead butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
I was
like,
that's so awkward. And how does Rue feel like standing right next to her with all these dead butterflies just hanging off her titties?
Yeah.
That was
dead moth.
Oh my
dead
god,
moth.
that was so disturbing. Who told her that those things were gonna stay alive through like 2-3 lip syncs?
Listeners, you guys should go just look up Asia O'Hara finale performance on YouTube. Or Asia O'Hara butterflies.
Yeah, go look that shit up because I just got to that. And nigga, like, I know Sasha Velour was standing back there like, bitch, that's not that's why I use dead rose petals, bitch. Like,
right.
Oh, but it made me itch. I started itching with all those dead butterflies on her titties, like. Oh.
And they were just roach stomping all on the dead butterflies.
Oh my god!
Down
And
the
then I
runway.
was looking at Cameron, and I said,
And
"Is
some
she
of them were alive.
gonna cartwheel right on top of one of these butterflies?" Like,
and did. And did.
Who told her this was going to work?
It was bad.
I was
great TV, but really bad.
Amazing TV, but I had gotten to the point where I actually low key rooted for Asia. She was the only black girl left. She actually was very talented. You know, I felt really bad for her. I think she would have represented the crown properly, you know what I'm saying? And then this bitch gonna come out with a 2 titties full of fucking dead butterflies. 2 Trunchbull titties full of dead butterflies. But it wasn't even just the dead butterflies. Okay, so you made a mistake, right? You're not the butterfly catcher, the butterfly dreamer, the butterfly whisperer. But after the first 2 stunts of opening the watch and one of the titties or whatever else you opened, why you keep opening up new compartments and blowing in them like a fucking Game Boy system, like a Nintendo? It was like and the fucking butterflies were just dead. Like, I was like, give it up and perform, bitch. That's been sitting on my spirit, and I didn't have nobody to talk to about it. And that's one of those non-age appropriate things that I can't bring Noah in on.
No.
But like, bitch, did you
Mommy,
see?
why is she?
You see all the motherfucking dead ass butterflies, bitch. Shit.
I feel like I don't know. I might be entertained by it though.
No, you know what? That's another thing I worry about. She come and ask me for some. She'd be like, "What's Drusilla?" Noah come and ask me for some dead butterflies. It's her.
Mommy.
She's like, "Can I have some dead butterflies?" I'm like, all right. Wednesday, get out of here, Pugsley.
No, but otherwise, ain't shit happening here. I'm just kicking it on the West.
Word.
But I did make a video that answers all your guys' questions about my move, so you should go check that out. And then you should always subscribe to our Patreon, where we post twice a week. Where we post Love After Lockup recaps and other various musings. Quarantine Blastics, which is coming back.
Word.
With your faves. You guys are standing Mark. Mark will come back. Mark will come back. So yeah, we have a good time over on Patreon.
Yes, we do.
And we're gonna start doing like watching TV together. So like we found a thing where we can watch things together like through Netflix and YouTube. So we'll have like a whole watch party, but we'll do it all through Patreon. So that'll be a good time. And now it's time for something that we haven't done in a very, very long time. It's Artist of the Week.
Yay! This week's Artist of the Week is specially brought, because I know you all are like, well, where the hell these niggas just pull us? How you do a segment 17 months after? It's a special edition because
we took like 3 years off.
Our extended family weirdo workshop.
Yes.
The Shindellas specifically.
Fear has no place in here. Yes.
Fear has no place. And you can download it on any platform that you listen. Spotify, Apple Music, all of that. So we want to shout out the Shindellas with Weirdo Workshop. Shout out to our brothers, Louis York, Claw Kelly, and Chuck Harmony. Always bringing the heat, the Shindellas, bringing you the harmonies, the looks.
I'm still trying to be a member of the Shindellas.
Same, nigga.
I keep telling Claude and Chuck to put me in.
I'm like, what do I need? Like, do I need a wig? Like, y'all want me to get a wig? I can get a wig. What you like?
Do I need a uterus? Because I lost mine to the war on terror.
They're like, bitch, kid, if you could stop dressing like a mom, maybe you can be a part of the Shindellas. Take off that fanny pack and those Tivas.
Oh my God.
I'm sitting staunchly in it, friend.
Oh gosh. Okay, but yeah, that's it for Artist of the Week. Today we are taking a trip. We're going to get in our telephone booth a la Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure because things are afoot at the Circle K. So we're going to take our trip to 1978.
Yes. But first.
The show we've been talking about for the last 10 weeks. Golly. This is the 10th episode.
Has it been 10 weeks? Shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 90 Day Fiancé, the other way, right after this break.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
And we're back. This episode was super emotional.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like, oh, gosh. Emotionally taxing. Another, like, episode of, like, bad communication or miscommunication.
Mm-hmm.
Another episode of Ji-hoon switching. He be switching them little no hips he got. I'd be like, okay.
His little Birkenstocks.
Mm-hmm. So where would you like to start?
Oh, God. Let's start with Jenny and Samit.
So they haven't really been giving us the heat just yet.
Haven't.
However, I feel like what's about to happen is going to finally bring the heat.
Oh, yes.
But so we, Jenny finally got the receipt, so to speak, right? So she went to go be with the lawyer.
Did.
And got the information she was looking for. So then, she was, her and Samit, kicking it. Now, I laugh at that little, when they introduced them as a couple, each scene with their little duo shots or whatever. It's like they're us against the world poses. And I was like, Jenny look cute in this yellow.
And Jenny, Jenny been feeling real spicy lately. Jenny been feeling real, feeling herself.
Listen. She has been feeling her creativity, uniqueness,
nerve and talent, baby. Do you hear me?
Right. So Samit says, we're going to go have lunch or dinner with my brother. And everybody was like, what?
Yeah, Amit. But we already met him before.
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
When?
That's not the first.
Well, obviously last season, but like when? I've only known.
I don't remember, but I know that's not the
brother.
first time we've seen. That's not the first time we've seen this. That face before.
Well, maybe. Because I did think it was weird, like, because she said that she hadn't seen him since that
Yeah, I was like,
raid.
we've seen him before. We've definitely seen him before.
But that wasn't on camera, though. Like, maybe we did. I don't know. I don't
His
remember.
face looked very familiar to me. Like, I'm like, no, we've definitely...
Because he looks like Niraj. But then again, he looks exactly like Samit, just with glasses.
Yeah, no, they look like brothers. And his name is Amit.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And so they go down to the local eatery, the local gastropub.
Za.
And, they greet each other warmly. Because it's like his brother don't have beef with Jenny. He just really has beef with the way Samit went about this whole ordeal.
Yes.
Which everybody does, because fuck Samit, honestly.
Samit lied.
Yeah. Also, fuck Ji-hoon, but I just want to get that out the way now. but anywho, The problem...
Take
no,
your
I can't say that.
What? What?
Nope. Anywho, they're like, Samit's brother says, you guys need to squash this. You and mom and dad need to come to like a middle ground about this because it's going back and forth is just not helping. And in order for you to get through this hurdle,
truly,
you had to go through the divorce through them. You still got to get married through them. So you can't avoid them forever.
Can't.
So, Samit's brother says, you should come home and meet mom and dad. And Jenny was like, yeah. And Samit is like, no. No. That's a bad idea. So, he was like, I've tried. And in my head, I was like, girl, when? You've only said, like, can you bring her, like, to talk to her on Skype? Y'all are breathing the same air now, so it ain't nothing.
Right.
Like, whatever. So that was them for the most part. Like, Samit agreed that they needed to meet and talk with his parents. And I don't know. Because he thinks, I was shocked when his brother said, like, it's the age that's the problem.
I wasn't shocked by that. Because, again,
and I said,
they want grandchildren. They want legacy, lineage.
No, I understood that. I just was shocked that was the first thing that's what they had an issue with.
You thought it was because she was white and American?
I thought it was because she was just not Indian, period.
Oh, I thought it was because she was old and then all of the other things.
No, I didn't want to say like race was an issue, like, oh, because she was white. No, I just felt because of the fact that she wasn't even Indian or practiced the same faith or whatever. Mm-hmm. That wasn't going to fly in whatever. Because I just started Indian matchmaking.
Oh, yes. I'm getting ready to start that.
It's so good.
Oh, I've heard. We may need to cover that.
The first episode, Aparna, oh gosh.
Okay.
She is a piece of work. I want to stab her with a dry noodle. God.
Okay, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it and we're going to talk about it.
It's so good.
I literally only watch Drag Race and I may destroy you.
Yeah, I've said I was going to finally get to it.
You just got to prepare your your own triggers and what you can and cannot handle. But for me personally, I have to say that it is a brilliant, genius show. Michaela Cole put her whole ass, pussy, titty, stomach, big toes, everything into this project. I know it's also based on some of her real life experiences. But when I tell you this girl put her ass into this show, like, it is incredible. The different narratives, the different viewpoints, and how she presents her. It's an incredible genius show. And I hope she gets every award and everything else. And I haven't really talked about it a lot public, but Michaela Cole did what? That. Because she's what? Sickening. Thank you. So, anyway, I will start Indian Matchmaker.
Yeah. But yeah, I just feel like
she got to meet the daddy and the mama. Jenny is now smelling herself. She is all the way like, oh, okay, so the divorce is getting finalized and you can't tell your girl shit and try to. I'm not going any motherfucking where.
But you know what I feel like, and somebody mentioned that, I don't know if it was on Patreon or when you guys listeners on Twitter were discussing like the Americanness of the American audacity of these people on this show. Because my fear is that when she gets the opportunity to meet his parents, is going to turn into very much like with Braces and Bodega Baby Daddy and his parents. And because she's older and ornery, and it's just like, no.
Oh, yeah, baby. Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just, like, I don't understand where I'm coming from. It's just like, and as soon as where they start saying, well, where I come from, it's just like, no.
You got to stop bringing in where you come from when you're not there no more.
My nigga.
Like, let's just, what are you doing? You think you're just going to pack up Florida and bring it with you over to Mumbai? Like, what do you...
Like, you are not a part.
What do you think's getting ready to happen here? And this is the thing. Like, you and I, we sit and recognize our own American privilege, right? We be like, nah,
Absolutely.
This is just some U.S. shit right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we also recognize where we cannot go to a whole different country with completely different customs and cultures and expect that things are getting ready to roll the way. That's like America. That's why French people hate us. And they hate white Americans even more. They don't like Americans, and they damn sure don't like them. Because y'all go over there and get mad when you walk up in a French McDonald's and upset that you can't motherfucking order in English. What kind of backwards ass shit is that? And these be the same people who start speaking loud and insulting to somebody in America who does not speak English. It'd be the
I hate when people do
I be wanting to
that
rip
just
they
because they do
fucking tongues out
not
of their
speak
motherfucking
fucking the
mouths.
same language as you.
Oh,
does
it
not
irritates
mean you need
me.
to get louder.
I'm like, if you don't get your
and speak slower.
Oh, I had an old coworker who did that one time. She did. Oh Lord, we was at the bar, and my coworker was Mexican. My nigga Hector, I love him. And let me tell you something. There is nothing like bartending, says the Mexican. It's not like bartending, but I'm talking about with my essays though. Like first it was Pancho, and then I used to bartend with Hector. And this bitch came through. And she and him got into an argument over, because there's also, if you are in the service industry, there's like this, I wouldn't call it a beef, but I would call it like a tension between the servers and the bartenders. And, it's unnecessary. But the girl comes over, and of course she wants to fire a drink. Oh, I need such and such stat. And he's like, all right, put a ticket in for it then, and I'll make it. And it's like, nobody has a problem making them anything. It's when you come over with that old demanding ass attitude. And this was a redheaded white girl. But anyway, so she comes flying over or whatever. I need a such and such. He goes, all right, put a ticket in, because he didn't like that bitch like that. And she's like, can you just make the drink? And he was like, put the ticket in and I'll make it. And so they end up going back and forth. And this bitch has the nerve to say some shit like, am I speaking English right now?
Oh my God.
I stopped whatever I was doing, whatever customer I was handling, whatever I was doing, because he was on service bar. I said, you, come here. Let's go in the back hallway real quick. Don't you ever in your redheaded devil ass life ask somebody who's from another country if you speak in English or if they can understand you, when you know full blown well this person speaks fluent English. Don't do no insulting ass shit like that. I was like, bitch, this is why nobody likes you. You start coming with that white girl shit and nobody has time for that shit. It's insulting and it's motherfucking condescending. And I should slap your ass.
Throw dry noodles at people.
What's up with you and dry noodles these days? What's going on?
Because I bought a lot of ramen, and so I figure that I can use them as weapons. Just
you got
in
to
case.
get this food waste out of your brain, friend.
But also violence, just hit him with wet noodles, because I can't say other things that I would like to. So you just hit him with dry noodles.
Y'all know I don't believe in that. But
choke him with a martial wand.
Anyway, all I'm saying is Americans are annoying, and Jenny is just as annoying.
And entitled. And egregious and all the horrible E words.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Birkenstock.
But they were light this week, honestly. Who do you want to go to next?
Let's do ASAP Durawat and
Veruca Salt.
Daddy!
And her mother who I'm just going to call Judith.
Yeah, she looked like a Judith.
Because she looks like a Judith.
Yeah, she do.
Yeah.
Not Judy.
Yeah, Judith.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This one is actually a little complicated. So, they're in Ethiopia, chilling, high profiling, trying to scope the scene to make sure if Ethiopia is the right place for Veruca Salt to give birth and to just live with her newfound baby and baby daddy, Baby Cool. Because remember, that's his name.
He's
and
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Judith, and that's in quotation marks, is, Veruca Salt's mother, and she, is also the gatekeeper to trust funds and other, various stocks and bonds that I'm sure that Veruca Salt will need access to, because they alluded to that last week.
Many paths of privilege.
Yeah, I mean, they live in Princeton, New Jersey.
Yeah, like it is what
and her
it
daddy's
is.
a cardiologist.
It is what it is.
He makes $100,000 an hour. Like, he's very rich.
Truly.
So, they decide to go to Sweaty Black Night. And see
was that
what
before
the
or
goings
after
ons
the
with
dinner
the
with the family? I think the dinner with the family was first.
The dinner that was first. Oh,
so
sorry.
they go.
Okay.
So first,
we'll get to Sweaty Black Night later.
We will come back to that. So, young Durwat, ASAP Injera, and Veruca Salt, Judith, all go to dinner with ASAP Durwat's family. So the sisters, they go meet at the restaurant or whatever, and they're trying to teach them different customs.
Who had the best complexion ever? I was like, get into the skin.
I was like,
even the brother. I was like,
their motherfucking skin is. These bitches ain't got no pores. Braids is on point. Like,
they all had edges.
They had a little taste and style to them. You know what I'm saying? I said, yes, I'm living. So they went out to dinner or whatever, and they're trying to teach Veruca and Judith the customs and the cultures and the ways, and just little things in which they do things, how they show respect for each other by feeding one another, and what's what. And I could see Judith's concern on her face because they brought out the beef.
Yes. Why did I think this happened after Sweaty Black Night?
I don't know.
Anyway, but whatever. Because I knew to make a point about the meat.
Yes.
They had steak tartare.
Yeah, that's beef carpaccio or some shit. And
beef carpaccio was just beef and butter.
Right. And I was like,
delicious.
Beef is one of the more safe options, of the meats that you can eat on the rare side. I was concerned with her being pregnant.
Yes.
And so that's why and also when Judith was like, does this ever bother your stomachs? And they were like, sometimes. I was like, I mean, it's real, but I was concerned for her being pregnant, just period. Like, it didn't have anything. It was just, if it was here, it would have been the same thing. I was just concerned with consuming anything raw pregnant.
You're not allowed to eat raw anything
Nigga,
raw
you're not supposed
right?
to eat lunch meat. You're not supposed to eat soft cheeses. Like, so that's why I was like, whole ass raw beef? I don't think that's a good idea. But they partook and they were respectful and they partook in the customs and, they communicated, and it just seemed like the families were able to kind of, find some sort of like unity together or whatever. The sisters all have their shit together. So they're like, listen, this is family here. Like, they're going to be good. She's gonna be good. Don't even worry about it. Like we got her, he got her. It is what it is. So that was pretty much how dinner went. Oh.
Well, they were concerned about her leaving to America if shit got tough.
Oh, yes, because of the first wife.
Right. And it looked like they've had that conversation with him before with like, oh, you got with another American girl. Here we go.
Which rightfully so, I fully understand.
Right. So, I get it. And then we get to Sweaty Black Night.
Oh, Lord.
So
you couldn't wait.
Yeah. So Veruca, because I was like, mess.
Baby.
So Veruca and Judith pop up at the pop-up, right?
Do.
Because they try to go see, Baby Cool perform, Starlight Express or whatever. And now I was very confused by this venue and the type of entertainment that they hire for the evening. Because like, how staged is this? Because why would he just comes, everybody's just sitting there, having drinks and a good time or whatever, right? And then it's like Dancing with the Stars.
It is, out of nowhere. But then I said, I've never been there, so I don't know.
Right. So that's why I was like, I've never been to Ethiopia, so I'm just wondering, is that the type of, is that the fantasy that they get? I don't know. This is where I started cackling, and I was man down for 15 minutes because I had to rewind it. Because the entire time, Judith kept calling her daughter ugly.
Oh my God! First, that's what I was talking about last week, nigga. Because she was like, "Baby, I love you. Mommy loves you so much. I think you are just the star in my eye." She's like, oh, she's real pretty. Ooh, she's a pretty girl.
She's flexible.
Oh my, she's just gorgeous, right? Exotic.
And then we find out that's old boy's ex-girl.
She's like, well, who is she? And she's like, that's his ex. Mm-hmm. And Mom's was like, okay.
Well, you better watch out.
She's like, so you about to be at the crib? Like, what the fuck is that?
It's my tripod. It's my desk tripod.
Like, what kind of
I know. Or for for the GoPro kind of thing.
I was
it latches on.
I thought you all were like, I said, y'all be into some wild shit over there, huh?
No. It's my tripod for my camera.
I saw three prongs of things. I wasn't sure what was what.
No.
But yes, so yeah, Mom was calling her daughter ugly the whole time.
Yeah, and it was hilarious. Come to find out that it's his ex-girlfriend, and come to find out it was his ex-girlfriend from younger teenage years. And he couldn't really fully express that. But Veruca explained that she's a very jealous person.
She was honest about it.
Yeah, she had her little leather couch confessional moment.
She tried to be cool about it in his face, though. You could see.
Oh, absolutely.
Mom's was not helping.
She's also trying to win her mama over to be like, no, mama, let me stay so I can keep my trust fund.
But Mom's was like, she's like, you better than me. I would have been jealous.
Mm-hmm. And old girl was pretty. He was banging on the bongos a little bit. He did a little rat-tat-tat on the booty, and I was like, okay, her vag was in his face.
That was not a rat-tat nigga. That nigga played the bongos. He played the motherfucking steel pan drums on her ass and thighs.
True.
It was a very creative. It was very Dancing with the Stars. she's clearly a very professional dancer.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was provocative, but it wasn't like. Actually, I don't even think it was provocative. I guess it could be a little like steamy.
Yeah, it wasn't
like,
really.
Maybe the end was provocative, but like it wasn't like.
It was just a sensual dance.
Titty was out.
Kind of.
It was like some dirty dancing shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it the most sensual of dances. He just played the bongos on her ass.
Yeah.
And you saw the mom and Veruca be like, "Oh, okay, all right, okay."
Oh, work.
So then they had a conversation with him after, and he was like, "You know, I wanted you all to come see what I do. You know, I want to make sure everything's out in the open or whatever." But then that's when they get into a and I felt a little uncomfortable for him here because it felt like, which I agreed with what they were saying, but it still felt like
it was ambush.
Yeah, it was very much an ambush at the same time. So, you know, he was being honest, and he was like, "Listen, my ex was very jealous, and I tried to be honest, but it just."
Now, I will say the story he told.
Oh, we're not talking about. We're just talking about what was said. These are the facts.
Okay.
But I feel like it was an ambush the way that they came at him like, whoa. When old girl was like, "Oh, so you was just being a bad boyfriend? You was just being an asshole? You was just being a blah, blah." And I was like,
"Oh yeah, she was leading."
Wait, what are you?
She was leading.
I was like, "Wait a minute, girl." But
yeah, she was leading and badgering. I've seen that on Law and Order.
They were absolutely justified in letting him know, like, we not gonna lie to try to smooth shit over here. Right. That's not. You need to come with the honesty all the time, because I didn't buy that lipstick on the shirt. I didn't fully buy that lipstick on the shirt ass story. You gonna spend until the sun comes up trying to scrub lipstick off a shirt because this girl is so jealous.
And it don't take all that to scrub out some lipstick. What does she have on? Tar?
Right. She has some of that tobacco resin that be coming off when you get a little bit of that shit on your lip.
Blunt lips.
You got a little shit on your lip. But I was like, nah, I don't fully buy this story. But let this nigga know now. Don't be coming up in here lying. So I'm still, as much as I really want to like Young Durawa, I really do, I'm still a smidge skeptical about this nigga's story.
Same.
With the first wife. Same. Until we... But then, as concerned as his family is also, that's what makes me be like, I don't know. We have to just get a little bit further into it.
Right. But I do know she flips on him. I think she ends up coming back to America. From the previews I remember a couple months ago. Because how long have we been? This is 2 months. We're almost 3 months into this show.
Shit, are we? Shit.
Yeah. Because they have like 20 episodes. It's like 6 months.
Shit.
Because it's like, remember, we have half the year cover. Like it's very rare when we don't cover a show on here. It's either Here or Love After Lockup.
You right. And y'all niggas still won't hire us.
Sharp Entertainment. Wow.
Fuck you, Sharp. Anyway,
let's take another break, and we'll be back after this.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
And we're back. Still talking about 90 Day Fiancé. Let's go on to Devin and Jihoon.
Oh, mama. Oh, mother of... Are they the last ones this episode?
Yes.
Okay.
They are. I believe so.
No.
Yeah.
We didn't do Melitza and Cheese Stick.
Oh, no, we did not. Okay.
Who you want? Do you want to do them last, or you want to do Devin and Jihoon last?
Yes. Okay. Because that's the story.
Okay. All right. So,
how did I forget about them? Because I actually wrote notes down for them. Because I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
I said, cast mama in everything.
My first note was, I want those pupusas.
Yes. Yes.
Give me those.
Oh my God, there's a
empanadas.
Salvi restaurant near me now. So I'm about to have pupusas all the time.
Ooh, wait, El Salvadorian? Ooh, yes.
I have not had tacos yet since I've been here. What?
What? Nigga.
I mean, I've been eating at various other
What are you, okay,
places
what's
in my
happening? That
neighborhood.
is causing the scratchies.
Sorry.
Oh, let me tell
I
you
have
this
been
taco
eating
place.
at other.
Let me give you these tacos that I had there that are not far from you.
Listeners, please, you guys can find me. Tweet me your favorite spots to eat in LA that delivers because I'm not going outside.
So Tacos Mexico,
Ooh, text that to me.
it's on South Broadway. I'm sending it to you now. Nigga, get you a little, they got a little, was it a fajita platter or a quesadilla? Their motherfucking refried beans, nigga, just have flavor. And it's just a little stand. Like, you can't, they got maybe 2 tables outside. You can't really eat there and shit like that. But they,
I figured the best places don't have like real good seating.
no, What did I get? Quesadillas? Or did I get a fajita plate? Do they even have fajita plates?
I mean, I'll probably just order both and just eat it.
Just get their beans.
Why not?
Just get their beans and rice, nigga, because them beans have flavor to them. Like, it was just delicious.
I love me good beans and rice.
I love me
refried
good beans are
and
my
rice.
shit.
Yes. They may look like it, but they are.
I fucking kidnapped you. Yeah.
Okay, so back to 90 Day Fiancé.
Sorry.
Come on. So, Devin and Jihoon, we're back to the shit.
Okay.
Back to him being sassy.
Oh. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Yes.
I don't like his mama.
Let me tell you something.
at
I
all.
want to fight her, okay? Because,
Yeah,
and Daddy, I want to
don't
give him a
like
big
her.
old hug.
He was so stressed this whole episode.
He was, and the mom flat out, like, the mom literally was not trying to fucking see anything from a reasonable.
She had a bevelation.
She did have a bevelation.
Yeah.
Not my baby. Like,
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. She had a. Because I was watching, I was like, "This is Beverly
Korea
Goldberg,
Beverly
through and
Goldberg
through.
right here." So,
through and through. Her
Mom's
child
was
could
like,
do
and the
no
way she was
wrong.
talking to you, boy, she was like. So it opens up with them at the restaurant, and Devin is stressed, and both of them are leaving out, and the mom and the parents are like,
He switches himself out.
go, we'll watch the baby or whatever. Remember, they have the talk last week, and Devin's sick of the shit, right? So Devin is telling Jihoon, which, by the way, he made me get online and look for myself a new pair of Birkenstocks because I realized I need a new pair. So Devin,
They'll match your new V Stiviano thing that we just bought. The visor.
oh
thing.
shit. Yes, but I'm trying to figure. The ones that I want are the Arizona red, like Arizona clay, but they only have the narrow. But I don't have wide feet. I don't have narrow feet either. So I was trying to figure out how narrow is narrow with the Birkenstocks, because I've always bought regular, but they're sold out of regular. Anyway, so Devin, so they're outside talking or whatever, and Devin is like, "All right, bust it. I don't trust you, my nigga." Rightfully so.
Right.
You lied to me. You duped me. You bamboozled me. I feel like an idiot. I got my kids out here. I ain't got no plan. I got a nigga who don't hardly work. The only way you can make this right now, that's even going to make me think about making this right now, I need you to go get the money. Transfer me the money. So he's like, okay, all right, we'll do it tomorrow. She's like, now. Like, if you even want me to think about staying here another night, go get the money at the ATM. So what does my nigga do? He skedaddles this is where the mother started working my last fucking nerve. Because the mother starts off by saying, well, my husband agrees with Devin, but I agree with my son. So you okay with your son just being a lazy, chefless little, just... I can't say what I was going to say.
Yeah. No, I think, this goes back to that conversation we've had. We had on Patreon last week about this coddling business. And, Devin made the point, it's like, it's not about the money. I need to make sure that, this nigga didn't lie to me again. Because before this, she had walked out and they had another miscommunication issue because I don't want to speak for him, but I'm going to assume this is what he meant. What he said was, when we were long distance, I didn't take you seriously.
And that,
as far as
that blew her.
And that set her off.
Yep.
Now, I'm sure what I want to say that I think that he said was like, I didn't take this seriously because we were long distance. Like, switch the you and the I because it's like...
Yeah, but essentially, but either way, that's what I gathered he was saying anyway.
Right, either way it didn't...
Either way, it would have infuriated me.
At least take ownership. And I think that, like... And also, he just needs to shut up.
Truly. Now, I appreciate the fact that he is honest about what his feelings were. Like, this is how I was feeling. I can also see how Devin is infuriated by that because this is a young woman, again, like we have said multiple times, who has completely given up all the things that she wants in her life to take care of 2 children on her own. Mm-hmm. And you have not left her with the option of choosing to be with you from honesty. See, when you lie to people, you take an option away. You take that option away from them to choose how they want to live their life. And that is wrong. That is why when you cheat on somebody and you hide it, you are not giving this option. I ain't saying no names, but you can't cheat on somebody and say you've never been in an open marriage before. You did not come to this person from the gate telling them this is this is what I want or this is how I feel. You take that option away from them. And so in the same way with this, Jihoon did not leave Devin with the option of figuring out how she wants to raise her children, whether that be in Korea based off of honest circumstances or in America based off of where she knows she'll be able to take advantage of certain opportunities or what have you that she knows how to navigate. You did not even let her choose that because you lied to her and made her think that your family was going to be together and you got it. And she been doing this shit on her own since she was pregnant.
Mama is 23.
She's young.
Mama is super young.
So I can see where she is just completely frustrated. And this money, she's not no gold digging ass bitch. And that's what I got irritated with the mother trying to present. Like, okay, so what? It's not going to be good enough if we give her $100,000? Don't, bitch, you know that's not what the point is. And the fact that the father understands this and you don't is very disappointing. It is about the fact that this man has lied to this girl repeatedly and she traveled across the fucking world to come live in his culture and in his country based off of false pretenses. And you coddling him and pacifying him and making excuses and talking about how childish it is that she's asking for money when she has literally been taking care of these kids. And you know what? Let me not even say kids. Maybe we just we'll take the little out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll take her out of it. Even Taeyoung, his kid. Even if we just take Taeyoung, the girl's been doing this on her own since she was pregnant with no assistance and no help from him.
At all.
And you got the nerve, and then you start yelling at your husband, get out of here and let me, just go so I can talk freely. You just want to sit here and pacify your son to death.
Because she doesn't want to make it seem like she's a bad mother.
Yeah, I guess.
Because image is everything.
Right. Yeah, until you have a beast who won't take care of you when you get old. Wait until your ass get old, and then this nigga keep lying to you about how he gonna take care of you. Then you gonna be 93 years old talking about I created this monster.
It's so wild because his daddy is just like, I don't know, to his wife is just like, Ma, like, no, this ain't it. Like, how are you? No. You can clearly, his mother runs that household.
Because the daddy was like, you know what? I ain't got time for this shit.
Just left. Ciao.
I would have left right with him.
Yeah, same. Because I was like, she was doing extreme mental gymnastics.
She was.
And I was just kind of like, and
all that chuckling and laughing, talking about I'm laughing because this is childish. No, bitch, you're being childish right now.
You're being childish.
And I'm not even, you can't even put this on a difference of cultures or anything like that because the father is on board with the right side of things.
Right. Deadbeat is a deadbeat regardless of culture.
That's really it. Like an ain't shit nigga is an ain't shit nigga is an ain't shit nigga.
Yeah.
And that's just that.
And that's the black bottom line.
Really.
Like, honestly. Last but not least. Definitely not least. Cheese stick.
And she can definitely do better. This nigga.
It's either she could definitely do better or is it low self-esteem?
No, I don't think it is. Because she stands her ground. I don't know what it is. She stands her ground.
Sometimes we present otherwise. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean.
But she has every right to choose who she wants to. If she's into corny white men who aren't worth her time, then that's okay.
Because again,
if she like it, I love it.
She can definitely do better.
Ooh, she can definitely do better.
So it opens up with them at the crib. Mama is making a delicious, simple breakfast.
Chorizo, huevos, tortilla.
And just a little squeeze of lime just to brighten up the flavors. So, this is where I was immediately like, get this nigga out of here. Because here he is grunting and salivating all over the fucking chorizo. And
why did Chris Rogers say the same thing? He was like, that stupid white guilt is permeating through this whole scene.
And the thing is, as we really should honestly just change the name of this show to like Earth and Earth, Earth Sign and Earth Sign, or whatever you want to call it. Because XD and I, we can get real porny to some food, right? We love food. Yeah. We can breathe heavy. But something about him he was like, oh, chorizo.
Like he was like doing so much.
It really was.
Doing so much.
And her face looking at him was just like,
amazing.
Shut your fat ass up and let me finish making these fucking eggs, nigga. Get out of my face.
Mind you, we didn't talk about it last week how she called him fat. And it shows up all through this episode how the mama called her fat, sister called her fat.
I'm not fat shaming. I'm laughing at them talking about this nigga specifically.
Yeah. It's just like the first thing that they talk about. I'm like, because he's not fat at all.
He's not fat at all.
It was just the first thing that they say, like, oh, you get something.
Oh, you got, oh, she's like,
he looked different. So we all know that Melissa's She Can Do Better's mama is not here for team.
No. No team. No.
I stan her. She's so beautiful and regal.
Let me tell you, I want to watch Mama every TV novella. I want to watch her. Everything.
I'm like, and I know she used to act, and I know she was a baddie back.
You
in
know
the day,
she was. Look at her.
Mm-hmm.
She got her hair is flowing, honey. She's got body.
Exactly. So after they go to during breakfast, She Can Do Better is like, we're going to go see my parents today. And he's like, okay. And she was like, my mom knows what happened. She knows some things. and then so he starts feeling bad, like, oh, they're gonna hate me, you know. And she's like, you know, they have similar concerns, but she was like, you know, I didn't tell my father because I know that you and my father have such a great relationship, and I don't want to ruin that.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, your
Which
pops
lets me
doesn't know?
know-
Okay, bet."
Right.
I was like,
which lets me
"Fuck
know that
you."
it's easier to win the mama over than it is the daddy, because as soon as the daddy, as we see next week,
Oh, Chile, honey.
yeah, like nah.
So they get to the house and Mama has made a spread. First they pull up. And I said, this is nice. And they got this park across from the house with these little benches and whatnot. And I was like, I need to move to Colombia.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's very cute. So they pull up to the crib and they get inside. And Mama made a spread. And I want all of it. I want all of it. And, you know, they be drinking the beer and and it just looks like my dream. So, you know, I was waiting, and I'm sure you were too, on how the mother was going to navigate dealing with him, with us knowing that the father does not know.
Because that was the first thing. I was like, this is going to be a hella awkward dinner.
Right, because the daddy's going to be like, okay, what's going on? Like, what's happening? So, and it's clear that he knows they needed some kind of time, but also he doesn't fully know what's going on. So, unless the mother maybe, I don't know, maybe she told him in secret or whatever. Maybe a little pillow talk. But Mom's is cool when he gets in there. Very, you know, she greets him, gives him a hug and a kiss, greets him like, you know, like a human being.
Yeah, she was like, I'm not made of stone.
Right. She's like, I'm not a cold-hearted bitch, nigga. Like,
Right.
you know, I can recognize somebody's humanity. I'm going to greet the nigga. I'm going to make him some food. But that doesn't mean that I'm happy with his actions or that I'm, you know, he's just about to win me over with you know, a little charm. So,
right.
So from there, you know, they take the food outside to their cute-ass patio. And, you know, my nigga comes in. I see.
Everybody has better apartments overseas than we do in America.
Yeah. I'm like, this shit is cute as fuck. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Are we allowed to move to Colombia? Do they like Americans? Probably not, right?
I'm gonna talk to my homegirl, Paula.
I don't know about U.S. Oh yeah, that's Paula.
Oh, that's Paula.
Like, I don't know about U.S. Colombian relations. If it's cool, then we out.
I know I probably have to throw away my Griselda Blanco T-shirt before I moved over.
Definitely. Yeah, that you wouldn't get past customs.
Yeah, then I'd be like, I renounce my AKA.
Yeah. You'd have to be like a nun.
Nigga, I would have to. I'm like, y'all niggas ain't gonna roll up on me outside the Canaceria. No, indeed. So, still one of the baddest bitches to ever live. But, so they outside and they're talking, and then Pops is like, you know what? Like, it's still very awkward, but I don't know if the father realized. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on there. Because he asked the sister to come with him when he's like, it's time for the tequila. Like, let's get...
Yeah. And it was already tense. Like,
right.
It was so strange.
Right. So I didn't quite understand. But then Moms was like, listen, I'm not happy with you. And it's going to take a lot for you to win me over. If we're just going to keep this all the way funky. Like, it's going to take a lot. I'm not going to forget. You know, you hurt me. And it's going to take more than them crocodile ass tears that you got coming out of your eyes to make me feel something. Mm-hmm. And that's just the consequence that he has to take. Who the hell is here? That's just the consequence that he has to take in order to if this is really what he wants to do.
Yeah, valid. And, you know, he continued to cry. I will say that he tried speaking Spanish the whole time, and the things that he couldn't, she can do better translated. However, she ain't translate everything. She translated to, because she's still hurt by this nigga, so she keeps like translating things to get the direct emotion of how she's feeling in relation to the conversation, and that's not exactly what it said. Because I'm like, there are words for that, ma'am.
From what I gathered, from what I saw, it looks like she still, like, obviously she's hurt, and rightfully so. But I do, in what I was talking about last week, where it's you, if you're going to try to move forward, but then also honoring how that person feels when you've hurt somebody. I feel like she's kind of in that place right now, and she deserves to be so, where it's clear she wants to move forward. It's clear she wants to see what's going to come of this relationship, right? It's also clear that she's hurt and that he has work to do to prove to her that he is not a trash ass nigga.
Right.
And I feel like there's a happy medium there right now. I'm not happy, obviously, because she doesn't deserve to be hurt, but she is.
Right, and it's okay to be that way.
But it's still, but she's not like, she has a bit of a wall up, but it doesn't seem spiteful. It's just more like, I'm going to be cautious with you, and I do have this wall, but I'm being honest with you that there is this wall up. And you got work to do, my nigga.
Yeah.
So mom said all that she needed to say. She let him know how she was feeling. And next week, Daddy finds out he cheated. Oh, and that was oh, my bad.
Oh, he's like, oh, y'all should just end the relationship because this ain't it.
Yeah. But I will say the mother this week, her biggest thing with him too, which I appreciated her saying, she was like, finally, this is where I can make a little bit of movement with this nigga, because what you need to do is at least take some accountability. You got to own it. She's like, and this is the first time I have seen where he has taken some effort in owning what he did as opposed to just trying to brush it off.
Right.
But yeah.
Which I... In my head, I'm like, I feel like he still kind of brushed it off, but that's neither here or there. I mean, there's only so much kind of apologizing for that scenario that you can do.
Yeah.
So, next week, I'm excited because that's where the mess comes, because hot gay dads are gonna finally tie the knot, and it doesn't look like Armando's happy about it.
But editing is a hell of a drug too. We'll see what happens. And then Brittany braces the stallion, goes to the mosque. And it looks like she's trying to learn Bodega Baby Daddy's culture. And it looks like things go a bit left. So we'll see. Does Jenny meet the parents next week?
Oh, I don't think so.
Damn. They're not going to give us all that in an episode.
Oh, absolutely not. No, ma'am.
You knew better. These niggas won't even give you a job. Okay, all right. Let's move. Let's take a break and then get to 1978.
Bye.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
And we're back, and we done hopped in our Delora nigga, and we're in 1978. All of the jams happened in 1970 motherfucking 8. But before that, let's talk about some of the pop culture and things that happened in the year 1978.
1978.
Ooh.
I can see signs from Buffalo, as I said earlier, from Sweden, from Piscataway, from all over the world. And now we are a minute away from 1978, and the Giant Ball has begun.
This what made me the know-it-all bitch that I am today.
Oh, this is what made you.
It was this the Speak and Spell. I mean, they had the Speak and Spell like all the way through the 80s, and I had one at an early age. But the Speak and Spell came out. It's when you like typed in the thing, and it would like tell you in like the Stephen Hawking voice.
I was looking up other things about 1978, be perfectly honest. I love the Speak and Spell, by the way. Do they still make them?
No, now they call her Siri now or Alexa.
Let's look. Speak and Spell. Shopping. Bitch, they still make the Speak and Spell.
Are you serious?
You can buy it at Target, Amazon, Walmart, eBay.
Holy shitballs, they do.
They sure do.
They sell it at the Target.
Do.
And it's this, and it looks the same.
It looks exactly the same.
Yo, that's definitely got to be made out of like war material from like World War One. Like, there's no reason why. Like, this literally came out in 1978, and they still make it to this day.
To this day.
That is so crazy.
Nigga, do you know how much? Okay. You know how much average monthly rent was in 1978?
Enough to piss me off. I know that.
$260.
What the?
But the average income per year, guess.
Had to be 23.
17.
Wow. You know what's crazy? When I lived in Buffalo, New York, and I moved there in 2008, do you know they still had rent for like in the hood of Buffalo for like $200?
Stop, please.
Because my rent for a 2-bedroom apartment in Elmwood Village, if y'all know in Buffalo, Elmwood Village is a fairly, it's not a ghetto, but it's like hipsterly. 2-bedroom, $425, all together, $425.
And when I moved to Oklahoma, I thought that was cheap. Okay, butter was $1.33 a pound. And bacon was $1.20 a pound.
Do you know how much bacon is?
Yes,
now?
nigga, I do. Be like $11.
Sky motherfucking high.
$1.20. A dozen eggs was 48 cents. Wait a minute. Okay, in Marion, Ohio, a ranch home with 3 beds, a den, 1.5 bathrooms, and a double detached garage was $24,500.
First of all, it's Ohio.
Yes.
Did you know that the Trapper Keeper first hit the stores in 1978?
Bitch, I used to love me a motherfucking Trapper Keeper. Let me tell you something. I used to love
with the Velcro tab closure. Listen, couldn't tell niggas nothing.
La, 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 la.
One of your favorite cereals came out in 1978.
Which one?
Cinnamon Life.
I got a box right now in the cabbie.
Yeah.
1978 was a litty year. I can't wait to get to the music. Okay, let me see. What else was going on in 78?
Oh, my favorite candy bar came out. Whatchamacallit?
My favorite candy bar is a Mr. Goodbar.
Oh my gosh. Do you know the amazing hippies that are Ben & Jerry's opened their first ice cream shop?
Let me tell you all something. Black Lives Matter. Ben & Jerry's supports us as a people, and I'm here for it. And it's not this faux support like Cuomo. No, Ben & Jerry's actually supports marginalized communities. We stand.
They do. They do. And the Cabbage Patch Kids were invented.
That's one of the ugliest dolls to ever exist. I'm looking to see whatchamacallit.
Sarah from Love After Lockup looks like a
Oh, Laserdisc came out. Laserdisc players came out in 78.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like a silver record. but it's not a silver record, it's a laser disc. There's a movie on there.
You know what was Flea in 1978? The motherfucking music nigga shit.
Yes.
Let me see.
Bring it on.
Abe, cut whatever dead spots are happening. Okay. Let me go to my... Oh, my Lord. Are you ready?
I am. Bring on the tunes.
Apparently, Grease was popular in 78. That's when it came out or whatever.
You know, did I ever have that confession that I don't really like Grease?
I think we did, because you know I'm not a Grease person either.
Yeah,
and please,
really
you all save your awe. Your awe and disgust. We don't care.
Yeah. Stop your phone.
Yeah,
we don't care.
We don't care. So we opened with Rick James' Mary Jane. That's because that came out in 1978, baby.
Come here, Mary. Love.
An album. You and I. The gym. What?
Wait until you hear the heat.
Sexy lady.
Let freak, shake, freak out. Let freak. Oh my God. Freak out.
That came out in 78 too?
Let freak, say she, freak out. It came out in 78, baby.
Freak out. Let freak, say she, freak out. Freak out. Let freak, say she, freak out.
Oh my God.
One of your personal anthems came out in 78.
Which one?
Guess.
I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross?
No.
Oh, I thought you were trying to be shady.
I'm Every Woman by Shaka Khan.
Oh, you still would be shady. All right.
Did you say that was your jam?
No, it is. It's my AKA. I'm Every Woman.
Can I just, nigga, rolling a joint is so invasive. Like, this just takes so much time, nigga. I used to roll up a blunt while I was driving. 30 seconds, done. Now I gotta go through the whole to-do. Shit is exhausting.
Now you have to like weed prep. It's like meal prepping.
Nigga, it
you have to
is.
like roll a bunch and you have it on the go.
You gotta make sure you got all of the materials at hand. You be like, where's the filters? Oh God, I lost my papers. Over it. I hate this.
I mean, you can roll it without it. It's just
I don't like papers.
You know, like
doing all that.
Yeah, but I say you look like you crack corn and you don't care.
JD crack corn and she don't care. Okay, what else came out? One Nation Under a Groove.
For the funk of it.
One Nation
Really?
Under a Groove. No one can stop us now. Yes.
They had all of the jams.
The jams came out in 78, nigga.
Here we come, getting down on the one which we believe in. Can I get it on my good God?
Let's see. I told you Mary Jane. Cheryl Lynn's Got to Be Real.
I used to make fun of that song.
Got to be real. Got to be real.
What you think? What you feel now?
Cause it's so ridiculous.
Got to be real. It's got to be real. To be real.
Yeah.
Who did a really good lip sync to that? Somebody did. Ooh, what else do we have? What's some of my personal favorites? Ooh, Come Function, Shake and Dance With Me came out in 78.
We were really born in the wrong decade.
We really were,
Like, I
nigga.
feel like we would have had, like, if we were like 25 in 78.
Switch, They'll Never Be came out in 1978. That's one of my favorite songs since we've been lying here. Oh, for the first time, you and I. Show me what you do for me. Ooh.
What you do for me, you and then will I don't try to hide your nature.
That is my jam.
Jammies.
Okay, let's see what else.
Jammies.
Earth, Wind and Fire, September came out in 78.
Wow.
Shake Your Groove Thing. Shake
remember?
it, shake your groove thing. Shake your groove thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Show you how you do it now. Donna Summer's Last
Why
Dance.
was 78 why was 78 the year though?
I don't know. YMCA came out. Chic's I Want Your Love came out. Ooh, that's a jet. Wait, I gotta play that right quick. Wait a minute.
Yes, a playlist.
Wait, we're not done, nigga. What do you mean? Nigga. Guess what came out in 78?
What?
You make me feel mighty real. You make me feel
mighty real.
Make me feel mighty real. Oh my God. Roberta Flack's If I
Oh
Ever
my
See You
gosh.
Again.
78 had the jam.
Wait a minute, hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait a minute. We not done. Staying Alive came out in 78, nigga. How Deep Is Your Love?
You know, I always wondered if, so like, you know, when you take CPR training,
Yes.
they tell you how to, like, you have to keep the beat of staying alive. I'm like, I wonder if they like marketed that or like campaigned for that, like a rat coin from the American Red Cross or whatever.
Probably not.
Cause like,
Staying alive. Staying alive. How deep is your love?
Deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to know.
Paul Davis's I Go Crazy. Redone by Will Downing. Just for y'all niggas who didn't know. So there's an R&B version. That's Flames. And then you got Paul Davis, who passed tragically when he was like 26 or 28 or something. But that's my jam.
Hello, girl, it's been a while.
Oh, that's okay. I Go Crazy. Wait a minute, but I feel like I saw one of my favorites on here, and I'm looking for it to make sure that I did not imagine that, because I feel like Ambrosia's How Much I Feel came out in 1978, and Heat Waves Always and Forever came out in 78.
Take time to tell me you really care, and we'll say tomorrow together.
Always and forever.
Forever.
Each moment. moment with you. Flashlight Parliament came out 78.
Flashlight.
Stop light.
The weed must have been good. Where would you have been in 1978?
Probably doing cocaine in somebody's bathroom.
Yeah. Me and my friend Fuego, we always say, me and my friend Fuego, we always say we wouldn't have survived the 80s. We would have been all hot. We would have been dead from either coke or AIDS. Like, what?
Well,
we wouldn't have survived it.
It depends on where I would be in. See, you have to ask me what if I in 78, like if I was in my 30s, probably still doing cocaine in somebody's bathroom.
I'm just saying, not too many of my kind survived the 80s.
Oh, I wasn't even.
You know, I mean, I'm just saying, like 78, it'd be like, I was living my prime until.
If I was in my 20s in the 80s, yeah, nigga, I was having a good time. So
having a wang dang.
Oh my God, Ambrosius, How Much I Feel did come out in 78. That's how much I feel for you, baby. I need your touch. How much I live for your loving. That's how much. That's how much. That's how much. Ugh, y'all know I love. Y'all know I'm an old white man from 78. Y'all know I am. This just spoke to my whole soul.
When did Rod Stewart's Do You Think I'm Sexy came out? I feel like that came out in 78 too.
Google it. Google, sister.
Which is like one of my favorite songs ever, actually.
See?
That album came out, Blondes Have More Fun. I really like, for whatever reason, I really like that song. I really like Rod Stewart.
Do you? I've never really been a
rock music in the late 70s, like, because it was like woodsy rock,
Black
like,
Velvet and that little boss.
Like I like rock, but like with wood paneling.
No, that's
like,
real.
Like the Eagles of Chicago, like the shit that you like, the earthy hippie rock.
Slightly mullety, but like not so much so that it's like Confederate.
Yeah, like they wear brown leather jackets, and it's just like, you know, they always smell like cigarettes in Christmas time.
This is true.
So, like, yeah.
I said 3 times. I said 3 times a lady came out. We got that one. We not
Once,
Grease people.
Twice.
3 times. Oh my God, We Will Rock With You came out in 78. Donna Summer got a song called MacArthur Park.
Yeah, it's one of her most famous songs ever.
Sing it.
I don't know her songs like that. I just know that it's a famous song of hers.
Last chance. Last chance.
I'm so excited. I'm about to order pie.
You about to order Popeyes?
Pie.
Ooh, from where?
From this place called Pie Hole.
Ooh.
A strawberry basil pie.
Nigga,
There's
stop saying basil. Stop fucking saying basil.
I just feel like this what they would call it. They would say basil.
Call them and ask them, and they're gonna be like, "You want the strawberry basil pie?" That sounds really tasty, though. What did they have a description on there? Let me hear the description.
No. It looks like a standard crust with like a jelly, like a jam type bottom.
See, my issue sometimes with those pies is they put too much cornstarch, and then it does become almost like gelatin. And I don't like gelatin pie filling in my pie.
Oh, there's a Mexican chocolate one. It looks like a creamy custard type of situation.
Ooh, do they have a banana cream?
No, but they have Mom's apple crumble, which looks really light skinned for my taste.
Oh, it's too light skinned.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You know, I like mine like real golden brown and
Well, nigga, you can put it in the
Chocolate
oven.
brownie pie.
Let me tell you what if I ever get like apple pie and shit from places, when I bring it home, I always add a smidge more cinnamon, vanilla, and butter, and pop it in the oven, and a little pinch of salt, and pop that in the oven. Nigga, it'd be like I made the pie my damn self.
Sometimes you gotta doctor that shit up, man.
You do. I'm making this fucking filter, this involved ass shit.
What do you mean?
These fucking joints,
Oh,
nigga.
I'm about to say, like, I thought you bought the. Oh, you said they haven't been delivered yet.
No, I got these. I don't mind. It's not the filter that's the most amount of work, nigga. It's just doing. You just gotta do so much to roll these joints. Like you just gotta do so much to do.
I love that this show is about absolutely nothing because we jumped from music from 1978 to pie.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, we are. But yeah, that's 1978, guys.
Can we bring back the what did we used to have at the end?
Oh, the instrumental to the Jeffersons ending credit theme
By the
song.
way, Strong Black Lead. I tweeted you. You didn't tweet me back, and I'm upset about that. What's up with us getting Thea? Okay, that.
Yes, Danielle.
That's the content
know
that
you
I want to
listen.
see.
I know you listen to the show.
Let me get Thea.
You know the person that runs the Strong Back Lead account was on our show before. when we were two guys and a girl.
We had a. Really?
Yeah, it was a Thanksgiving episode, and remember we had the Black Jeopardy episode. It was one of our very first.
Yes.
Yeah, it was her and Ryan.
Remind me of her name.
Danielle. I said it like 3 times.
Oh, you did say Danielle. Hey, Danielle. It's the Contra. It's not.
And also, shout out to Jasmine. Jasmine's team is doing amazing at Strong Black Lead. So congratulations
Yes,
to
I
all
met
you
Jasmine
guys.
at the Strong Black Lead event for that movie with Felicia Rashad and Bria Webb. Bria Webb?
Yeah.
Yes. I met her then, and she was super lovely and sweet. And she's been popping up a lot on my timeline. So I actually recently followed her some Jasmine. But shout out to Strong Black Lead. We just want to see Thea. That's all.
Yeah.
Let's get some Thea in this bitch. Something good and black.
Yeah. So,
what the fuck did I do?
That's the end of today's episode, guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're still recording. Still doing that.
So we'll talk to you guys later over on Patreon. Subscribe to Patreon because we have more announcements there. We'll talk about our live, watching TV with us live. We'll probably do that weekly. Have some live interactions because sometimes watching TV with us is fun.
It is.
So we'll talk to you all soon and bye.
Bye.
Yes, we're moving on up to
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Right now, switch your family to T-Mobile and get 4 lines for $25 a line with AutoPay and 5G access included on America's largest 5G network. So don't wait. Get unlimited and nationwide 5G access for the whole family for just $25 a line. Visit a T-Mobile store or T-Mobile.com today.
Plus taxes and fees. Customers may notice lower speeds and further reduction if using over 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video at 480p. Unlimited while on our network. Qualifying credit and 4+ lines required. Capable device required for 5G. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain features. See T-Mobile.com.